Okay, so example number 1, they say a couple decided on the following menu for their wedding reception. And then they are asking us the following question. Then they are saying, let's say, how many different meals combinations can be chosen? How many meals combinations can be chosen? So a person is supposed to have a starter, is supposed to have a main course, and then they're supposed to have what? A dessert. Now, if we play around with this thing here, we'll realize something like this. Let's say I choose chicken livers. Ne? If I choose chicken livers as my starter, I can choose chicken livers and I can choose grilled kingklip, no? And then I can also choose ice cream chocolate sauce. Ice cream with chocolate sauce. No? Yes, that's one option. Oh, I can choose chicken livers and then beef fillets. And then I can also still choose again ice cream with chocolate sauce. That's another option. Now, what does the principle say then? It says, if task A can be performed in n ways, and then task 2 can be performed in n ways, n2, né? Yes. Then the number of ways in which both tasks can be performed is going to be n1 multiplied by n2. So how many tasks do we have to perform tonight? We have 3 tasks. We are supposed to choose a starter. We're supposed to choose the main course, and then we're also supposed to choose the dessert. Né? So how many different ways can this be done? Let's check. We're going to tell them how many options do we have for a start. So we're going to put 3 lines and say this is for starter. And then this is one is going to be what for main course. Né? And then these lines are going to be representing the task. This is choosing dessert. This is choosing main course. And then this is going to be choosing our dessert. Main course, this is going to be our dessert. Né? How many options do we have for our starter? We have 3 options. So to perform task number 1, there are 3 ways in which I can perform task number 1. Né? How many ways can I perform task number 2? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Né? There are 5 ways in which I can perform task number 2. And then how many ways can I perform task number 3? There are 4 desserts. So 4 dessert is going to be given as 4. Né? Now, how many different meal combinations can I have? I am going to have 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 4, which is going to be, there are 60 different meal combinations that we can have. So different, this is the wedding. If you are checking people eating there are 60 different combinations that they can have. So you'll find which a person chose calamari, they chose beef fillet, and then they chose the ice cream. Another one can choose chicken livers, chocolate, and so on and so on. Does that make sense? Yeah. Now let's look at then how are they going to complicate this question, because it seems clear. Can you see that? Now they are saying a particular person wishes to have grilled kingklip. So as their main course. So this person is saying, I don't want anything else as the main course. On my main course, I want this one, the grilled. So how is this person going to perform this task then? The person still has to choose the start. Now, how many options do they have for a start? They still have 3 options. Ne? And then number 2, we have this person for a main course. The person says, I don't want other options. I only want one option. What is our option? There is this one of grilled kingklip. So how many grilled kingklip do we have? We have 1. And then for our dessert, how many desserts do we have? 4. We have 4. So this is going to be 3 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 4, which is going to be actually to be 12. So this person here, he has only 12 different combinations that he can have. He doesn't have all of them because he already chose. I don't want anything else. I want this particular one. Now, there are many people who know a wedding. There are those ones who are going to say, but I mean, I don't eat a starter. But as soon as the person says, I don't eat a starter, already they don't have the option for starter. How many options are they left with, man? They're left with 2. No? They are going to have the main course and the what, and the dessert. How many different combinations can this person has? How did we get 20? So, but how many tasks are they going to perform? They're going to perform 1, 2. So we have 5 multiplied by what? By 4, which is going to be what? To be 20. Now, usually you will hear some others saying, we should be careful of that. We'll see the questions. The others who are going to be saying, Mina, I don't eat meat, for example.
Yes.
So we're going to look for anything that has meat on it. Or they will say, this person is a vegetarian. If a person is a vegetarian, how many options do they have? So those are the things that they are going to make our life a little bit difficult. But otherwise, these questions, they are not that complicated. So let's look at this. Let's try this one. As a classwork.